if I had to go to a Spanish-speaking country,
You'd be fucked.
I can't roll my R's.
You can't do it at all, like you've tried, or you just...
I've tried, yeah.
You gotta say R con R cigarro, R con R barril.
R con
Rápido
what?
ruedan los carros.
Rápido.
Rápidos ruedan los carros.
What does
I didn't
that-
know
what
how
does
to.
that mean?
I didn't know how to pronunciate my R when I was growing up.
What,
So like I
rolling,
was
you mean?
like roll, yeah, like
'Cause
rolling
it's
my
hard if you
R.
think about it.
Oh yeah, even
It's
for-
What you're doing
hard.
with your tongue, it's weird. You're putting it in place and then pushing
like
air out while keeping it there.
Yeah.
It's a weird, yeah,
I can't do it.
weird thing. Wait, try it though.
I feel like Ashley learned how to like
I can't.
roll her R. It will be a game changer for.
I would get
for
my
lesbian
dating
tonight,
life. My dating
We're
life.
gonna do it
Yeah.
tonight. By the end of tonight, you'll know how to.
What
roll
is,
your
are you
R's.
saying that Hispanics don't want to date me because I can't roll my eyes?
I'm just.
One of many reasons.
Because
but
I'll work real hard now.
have the tip of your tongue touch the roof of your mouth, and then
Okay.
go. "Brrr."
Ooh,
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Yeah, inhale the air and then like.
I can't.
With
It's
the air
my-
coming out is like that air is like making your tongue kind of like move. You still have
Your
to
tongue
make
is
some
like this, like from
pressure.
the side. Your tongue
Yeah.
is like this, "Brrr," and you're pushing air out of it. "Brrr."
You know how to do that.
I know all about that.
Danielle was saying that, is there a movie that someone falls in love with a ghost?
Yeah.
And
And we're all like,
I was like, yeah,
"Ghost."
called Ghost. But then Mel, I was talking to Mel and Christina about it, and Mel was saying, yeah, there's a movie where I think the guy falls in love with the girl, but she's dead. And I think Christina was like, well, you're just looking in the wrong dimension for
Yeah.
a girlfriend. And I was like, oh my god, I just need to be looking in the 5D for a girlfriend and get a ghost
Yeah.
girlfriend. What are your thoughts?
Huh?
So, okay, I'll explain.
How many dimensions?
So
are
we
it
live in the what
exists?
we call the 3D, which is the physical
Yeah.
world.
Mhm.
Okay. Then we have the 5D, which is where spirit
Wait, you
exists.
skipped
Which
4.
there, it's not. 4 is
Don't
like
tell me
a.
there's no 4.
There is a 4D, but I'm just talking about third and the 5th dimension.
So we
We're living
start
in
at
the
3.
in the 3
Yeah,
dimension.
this is all 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And then apparently
then-
there's no 4.
I didn't say there's no 4. Just
So I have a
might be-
question. Like, when you dream, in what dimension are you in?
Well, you're just in your
Like, in
subconscious,
your
but you
subconscious?
can leave and go
Like,
to the
those are
5th dimension in your dream.
astrals,
Yes, Juliet has a great story.
Remember when we first met, I told you about like what I had, like
Yeah.
I
So
think, like,
she
I had
has
one,
gifts. She just refuses to.
but I
accept.
never like plan on like having one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When you go places, for example, I can go to a place and out of nowhere I just have like a huge headache and I feel like uncomfortable, and it's like you feel like the energy of like other people around you,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like you kind of like absorbs their like energy, and then you're like, I feel so heavy after hanging out with like that people, like that person
Yeah.
in a specific, or like certain like areas that you go
Yeah.
to. For me, it's more like dreams. Things talk to me like a lot through my dreams.
In your dreams?
Yeah.
And then stuff like that comes true? Like, do you predict things in your dreams?
It's not like specifically how like they look in my dreams, but they tell me something wrong is about to happen, or like something is going on. For example,
And
when my dad like got shot and he died in Colombia, I remember that same night I was dreaming that I was holding my grandma in my hands, like because she got like suction. How do you say that? Like cut in half by the pool, like like the machines that the pool kind of like cleans,
Wow.
and that thing
So
kind
she
of
got
like
cut in half?
slice. Yeah, like
Wait,
yeah.
this
Whoa.
is in
and then
a
I
dream or in
told her,
real life?
yeah, no, in my
Oh,
I
okay. I
told
thought this
her-
was.
Good. It's gonna be like,
No.
wow.
I was like, you never
How
told
come
me.
you never
that.
told Ashley the story?
She's
about
like,
your
yeah, my grandma
putting-
just got cut in half. I'm like,
putting
no,
suction at the bottom of a pool.
I will have PTSD for going to
Yeah, right. You never go swimming again.
No. I was having so much fear in that dream. I woke up and the first thing I see is lights on. All the lights were on. And I'm like, lights on? And it was like super late. It was like around 3 something. I go downstairs and the first thing I see is my grandma crying. I'm like, what's going on? And then she's like, no, I just feel like really bad right now. She didn't want to tell me.
Oh, okay.
And then she's like, don't worry, go back to go back to sleep, blah 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 blah. And then but you have like that feeling that there is something going on, and they just don't tell you. I was like 13 at the time, and for us, it's like we start like dreaming about like teeth, or like I don't know, or we sense like smells, flowers. Like sometimes it's like out of nowhere, like smell flowers. I tell my grandma, this house smells like flowers, out of nowhere. And then days later, someone died.
Do you associate the smell of flowers like in regular life? Does that remind you of like funerals or anything?
A lot. And for us, like we usually bring our dead people to our house to say bye one more, like like one last time. And they stay there for like 2 days with you, or a day, depends like on the family. So we already know
the body?
how to, like, yeah,
You take
the dead body.
You take okay.
So we already know how
do
to.
anything to the body prior to that?
No, like it's just like how do you call that thing that they kind of like glaze
Embalm?
them on, and like bomb, yeah.
Embalming? Okay, yeah.
So they're already in that, like, in that liquid, whatever, and there's a very strong smell. It is like very strong.
It's probably
And
better than
usually
what it would smell
we
like.
usually believe that like pregnant women, or like still like newborn kids, or like kids shouldn't be around like the dead bodies, because we believe a lot also about the energies, and like how you kind of like suction that. So we don't
like the kids could
yeah, I don't know, like
take
we're
it on or
still like
something.
we're very like religious country, but at the end of the day we still like related religious with like superstitious and like other stuff around. But for me, in my case, it's like smells or dreams that I have.
I've been trying to get her to like meditate and wait, because I know she has more that she can open up, but didn't you astral project though? Didn't you like? Weren't you telling me a
like
story?
that you dream, like you fall asleep and
or
you
were you
kind of like
lucid
feel
dreaming? Didn't
like
one day
about
you
that
like?
time. I got off,
Yeah.
and then I just remember, like, I don't know if every astral projecting has to be like that, but I kind of like was like looking around, but not like walking. I was
Like floating?
like floating. Yeah. I went straight to like her room, and I saw how she was like sleeping, like the positions that she was in, who she was sleeping with, and what kind of pajamas she had.
Wow.
There was like a very short like thing that happened, like very short. And then I guess I came back, or and then I don't remember like dreaming about anything else.
That sounds like astral projecting, yeah.
My mom said like when she used to like get mad with my grandma and they didn't talk for like months, she said she used to like kind of like visit her in her like dreams and stuff like that. And I was like, nah, I don't trust that. Until I finally kind of like did it my own. And then I'm like, but I was always like very like, I don't think it's real. I think it was just like.
But your mom, like her mom is very intuitive. Like your mom's, like her mom will look at you and just be like, okay, I like you or I don't like you. Yeah.
Now,
so her mom
that stuff like runs in families, or is that just like a myth?
It does. It does. Yeah. Like we don't call them like gifts. We call them like, when a woman does that, it's like a witch.
Yeah.
She's a witch. Yeah, exactly. They don't call them, they have like
they don't make it sound nice.
The gifts. No, they call them
it's a
witch.
gift to have a gift.
No, she's a witch.
You're like, no,
it doesn't necessarily
we're gonna burn you with this.
Exactly. Yeah. It's my grandma, my great grandma, and her mom. Oh, I'm so sorry. And her mom. So I don't know how great grandma will be.
Yeah.
Great grandma.
Yeah.
So my grandma's mom, she was definitely like she was a witch. She used to like, read things. It was people that used to like, make lines in her house just to like come to her.
That's
and like,
cool,
like do stuff like that. Cool. And she had my grandma's dad. His brother was also a witcher. What do you call it? Like a male witch?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Witcho.
Witcher?
Witcho.
Witcher. Like the Witcher.
With an O. You just add an O to it.
It's a male witch. So he was.
Witch, yeah.
So from
Yeah,
like
like a
both
wizard?
sides, yeah. What's I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
how to
know.
say
Is
that.
it
But he
wizard?
I
used
don't
to
know.
but he used to
We should
be
look that up. What's a male
like
witch?
Yeah,
scary.
yeah.
He
Okay.
was a scary one. You know what I mean? Like he was not like
Oh, he's like a
yeah. He used
Not
to
like a
like
little
do
witchito.
like
no,
he used to
no,
do
no,
like
Vegito.
scary and
Little
dark
witchito.
stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Male
How do you say
um
witch? Oh, Bruja. Yeah. I was gonna say how do you say witch in Spanish?
Bruja. Oh, witch is
I mean I know how to say
War-
witch like
warlock?
brujo. Warlock.
Warlock
Okay.
or wizard, it says, is a male version of.
Then
witch.
Sorcerer.
They both sound so funny. Like witch is like, okay.
it sounds
Warlock or
weird,
wizard.
but they usually say that they start like seeing things, like seeing like this kind of like whatever the powers, whatever you want to call them, when you're like around 11, 13, like around that time.
Puberty.
Yes.
Yeah, which makes sense. Yeah, I know
Wait,
that from.
brujito is
two
really
women.
what they call.
Like
The male.
brujo. A
Bruja.
brujo.
Okay.
But if
Okay.
you want to say like
That makes more sense than what we were
Brujito is like a little, a little friendly one. I feel like.
Brujito.
Like, "Come here, Brujito." I'm gonna call Toby that.
so
I call my dog
Ita,
Tobito. His name is Toby, and I call him Tobito.
Toby.
I don't know why,
Tobito.
but
Well, he's a small
Tobito.
Toby.
He's small, yeah.
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 Tobito. And
Tobito.
Tobino, which is the Italian version of the same thing. Ino instead of Ito. Are you a brujito? How did you guys
Nicole's a
meet?
good.
You probably told me.
Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Jiu-jitsu.
Someone
She's my
manifested
jiu-jitsu
me.
partner. I did.
Someone
So
manifested
okay. So
me,
talk
so
about manifestation, right?
Yeah.
I literally manifested. Everyone had a partner in the gym except for me. I'm like, I want a partner. So I would either be a third or have to. And I wrote down in my journal. I had a manifestation journal at the time, and I literally wrote down things I wanted in a jiu-jitsu partner. Like,
Super cute Latina.
well, no, but that's just a plus. But someone to teach me Spanish. But it worked out, and she came in one day, and we just like.
I posted a picture of you, and they were like, "Oh," and then I posted a picture of like my boyfriend, and they were like, "I thought you had another boyfriend." I'm like, "That's my best friend. That's not my boyfriend." I mean, I know she looks like
yeah.
a boy,
I
but
know.
she's not a boy.
But stereotypical gay guy. I don't like the cattiness. I don't like
No.
the
I mean,
petty
Yeah,
aggressiveness.
I don't
find
like
it-
that either. Like sometimes they're so
I'm over
loud,
it.
and they're just like so loud
Negative.
all day, and I'm like,
I don't
I'm
mind. I
very
used
negative,
to say that I
yeah.
didn't like when
Mhm.
guys were like really flamboyant or whatever, but then I met a really flamboyant gay guy who was like hilarious. Like he just the way he moved was just so gay, but he was so positive and such a sweetheart. Like everyone, like the most masculine dudes I worked with, like loved him. Like not just like we're okay with him, they loved him because he was just he wasn't negative. He didn't like make comments about people's clothes and their makeup and all that.
Yeah.
He was just like so sweet, but he was so super gay. So then I was like, okay, so I don't really have a problem with the gay guys being like flamboyant. It's the negativity, and it's a shame
Yeah.
because like what 95% of them have this like
Yep.
bitchiness.
Yeah.
You know, and it's encouraged
And they
by
just
women,
want to
too.
yell
They
at
almost
you
can't
and
win.
Yeah, like,
point
why
at
are you wearing
like
those
that.
shoes? It's
And
like,
women
oh
fucking love it. And
god,
it's like, what are you doing? Like, you're teaching me.
I
Like,
hate it. That's why
I can't tell you how many
can't.
times I've been around a gay guy who's like, they'll make some comment like, "Oh my god, she thought it was okay to leave the house," looking like that, and then
Yeah.
some woman would be there and like laughing, and she'll be like, "Oh my god, don't you love him?" And I'm like, "No,
No.
I
Yeah.
don't love anyone who makes comments like that. Like he's a
Yeah.
dick. Like he doesn't get a free pass because he's a guy who's
Yeah.
feminine and being a dick. Like no, if you're an asshole
Yeah.
and you're insecure and making comments about people's appearance, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna like you. And it's a shame because so many of them are like that. But if I could find a gay guy who's not negative,
Yeah.
I would love
totally.
that. You know, they could be.
Has
sort of
been like
superficial,
one
but
gay
not-
dude that I like, a gay man that I like, and I still like it. He passed away, unfortunately.
Aw,
I used to work with him.
How old was he?
59.
He was probably in his 40s,
Okay.
40 something. Yeah,
old.
he was already old. Yeah, they used to like bully me as well before. What the hell are you guys talking about?
She was like so old, but she's 40.
My mom is 40.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because I'm closer to your mom's age than I am
Yeah,
yours.
then
Your mom is 40 or in her 40s?
She's 40.
Wow, that's my age and the same age as your mom.
You could be her mom. So, there's a dude, Patty the Baddie. You ever hear him talk? From
Patsy
MMA, he
Bobby.
just beat Michael Chandler. Beat his
I
ass.
haven't-
But share your
I've seen
screen.
him. Yeah, I know.
Probably.
Just got to find it first.
Like, without the subtitles, I'm like, the fuck is he saying?
Even for
crazy.
you guys.
Yeah. What? He's Scottish. He's Scottish.
What's that?
I don't even know who's number one. Who's ranked number one?
I am number 1.
There's other ones that are like way
in
worse.
this world.
Look at his shoulder muscles.
I know.
Yes.
But he's so funny because if
Look
you
at this. I've never even seen that on anyone.
if you look
That's
at
bump.
his like some interviews he does, it's so funny because he just talks about he likes to be fat.
Because I'll be standing over you, grinding, pounding your unconscious skull.
I'm
gonna
fucking
home.
I'm gonna cut you so. Okay, that's the only part I have understand.
Standing over you.
It sounds
Standing.
Indian.
Oh,
me.
Scottish.
I
Yeah,
actually
that's a
like the
funny
Indian accent. I'm sorry.
You like the Indian accent?
The Jamaican accent.
Oh yeah, me too.
They're
That's why I
just
wanted
so
to learn it
like
and I couldn't.
chill. Wait.
They don't love you like I love you.
Wait. I'm not very like hit my like right cheek and then I'll put my left cheek for you
Yeah.
to hit it again.
Yeah.
But then after that there's no more chicks to hit. You know, like that's no.
you only got 2.
Exactly. I mean I have 4 in total, but
Yeah.
but you're not allowed to hit
Yeah,
those.
only certain people. Only
Yep.
certain people could hit 3 and 4. Numbers 3 and 4. And then
Wait,
it'll
have you
stop
ever
if it
caught?
happens
Have you
again.
ever caught yourself like talking to yourself? Let's say I'm like here,
What?
like I mean we talk.
This is what I do.
She got
I'm just
closer
like,
to the
what?
microphone.
It's like you're just talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Like
Do I
and
talk to myself? Is that what you were saying?
I mean I feel like everybody talks to themselves, right?
To an
Yeah.
extent,
I'm
yeah.
just not
Like,
sure why
to-
you're
to
whispering. What's
themselves.
going on?
I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm a little weird.
Acme.
Can you see him?
Oh,
Can you
that's
see my
so
little
cute.
warlock?
He's a Tobito.
Look at him. Tobito. Sing out.
His personality, like just like that, reminds me of my dog, the black one.
The one that bit me?
Yeah. Yeah, and he does the same thing. Kind of like,
No, I didn't deserve it. He bit me.
Probably did.
I mean, he
What did you
is
do?
a dog that has like, he's
I
nervous.
didn't do anything.
He gets nervous around pineapple.
Around lesbians.
Smell that. I never tasted pineapple before.
Around lesbians.
Bella
Tobito,
ciao, bella ciao, bella
brujito.
ciao, 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 partigiano.
Oh, it's little Tobito.
He's
You
so
know what?
Serious.
Sometimes
Serious guy.
the dogs are like, they act like the same way. Like some of them act the same way.
His
Like
other
dogs
you
act
mean?
like other dogs.
Like, how to explain this? Like, let's say a Yorkshire Terrier looks just like my
A what?
Yorkie. My Yorkie, the
Okay.
dog. Let's
Mhm.
say a Chihuahua. He is the same way as this one, and they act the same. And sometimes I feel like, do they actually have a personality? And
Yeah.
they
No,
do.
yeah,
They
yeah.
actually do.
Yeah.
They actually do.
I feel like you have to be around them. A lot of them, you have to be around them longer in order to even see their personality because they do act a lot
Exactly.
alike, and they have the same mannerisms and all of that.
hmm
He's such a serious man.
I was gonna have Nicole give us Spanish words to say, but now I'm nervous because you can roll your R's and you'll just like get them
I
so
can say
quickly.
Spanish words pretty well.
Like hard
I know
Spanish
you guys
words?
wouldn't be able to say esternocleidomastoideo.
Wait, can you, if I share my screen, can you type it?
Yeah, sternocleidomastoideo.
Hold on, wait.
I turned Italian. Stadomacleo.
Okay, type it in.
I love you, Toby.
What if I'm not able to like type her right? Muscles that connects the like this part right here.
Oh wow. Sternocleidomas. Yeah, like mass. Yeah, that's like in English though. That has like English in it, or it's the same. Like mastoid.
Sternocleidomastoid.
Mastoideo.
No, mastoideo.
Mastoideo.
Hit in English and see what it says. I bet it's like almost the
Esterno.
same. It's gonna be very similar.
Yeah,
Yes.
sternocleidomastoid. Wait.
So it's only like the beginning and the
Sternocleidomastoid.
end.
Sternocleidomastoid.
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 Oh my god, you sound
You
just
sound
like
just
her. You sound just like.
Sternocleidomastoid.
Oh my
Is that
god.
you?
Yeah, that's her. Hold on. Go ahead, say
Say
it again.
it.
Wait, play it again.
No, you say it.
I have to hear it again.
Sternocleidomastoid.
Sternocleidomastoid.
She sounds like an AI. Oh my god.
Juliet's an actress.
You can be a voice actor.
That's
Like,
what
what? You're
she's
5'2".
dead ass. I'm 5'2". Yeah, I'm 5'2"
Oh
and
no,
a
I said
half.
she's 5'2". Oh, I would have
Yeah.
guessed it right. I didn't do it in time.
So I'm like, there's no way you're 5'5". She's like, I'm 5'5". That's what it says on my license. I was like, well, you're lying.
You
And we
lied to me.
literally
No, my license. No, my license.
see. That's what you
Because
said.
I didn't have a. I think I just got a license at the time.
And when they asked you how tall you had to fill something out,
No.
saying how tall you were, did you
No,
put
I mean,
5'5"?
it
It's like 5'5",
Because that's how
I
it gets
guess.
on your
It
license.
just says 5'2". I just remember.
Okay, well,
like
something said
measuring
5'5".
myself. I thought it was 5'5".
Oh, she just thought she was 5'5". There's no way.
I think I'm 5'5" sometimes.
I.
It's
wish
okay.
I was 5'5".
You can be
5'5".
whoever you want to be. You believe.
That's right. You could
know.
identify as 5'5" now.
Well,
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I don't have nightmares like ever really. Thankfully, I had like what I guess it counts as a nightmare, but it was like 2 seconds long. Oh, it was so fast. All it was just an image of thumbs down, and it going like that, and I had this feeling of like dread that was horrible, and then I woke up, and I was like,
What is
oh
the
my
dread?
what was
god.
that?
Like
Dread is like really bad, like anxiety. With,
yeah,
like, feeling sad,
doubt.
with,
Like yeah,
really avoiding like if
like
you
you're
have to,
dreading something. Like
you
you
not
don't
wanna
want to do
it.
something. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
day and age that you can like get a lot of information, a lot of self-help stuff through books.
ChatGPT.
online, even, like, you can learn a lot of it. I don't know
ChatGPT.
about
Yeah.
that yet, but I heard that you can.
I read a lot of books. I mean, obviously I'm
I
in
don't
therapy,
trust
but
ChatGPT because of when Ashley asked it what we should name our show when we were first starting.
it comes
Tell
into
it.
chuck.
And it
No,
said-
The what?
Chuckle Sisters.
What?
So we should.
You know what? I told ChatGPT. I'll be like, talking to ChatGPT, and I'm like, listen, don't be nice to me just because you know me. Being 22 is like, it's just probably my looks. I look.
I
a
don't
little
know about
older.
you, but I'm feeling 22.
22. I hate that song.
Yeah, I like the hand movements. too.
I hate that song.
I don't even know that song, but I hate it.
But someone played it for me when I
based on
just
what I
turned
just
22.
experienced.
I don't want to
Yeah.
be. I don't want to become a person that I would not be able to like recognize. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But I want to be like a humble person at the end of the
Mhm.
day. It's like I want people
humble
to like.
person driving your Porsche.
Yeah, why not? I mean, that's the other thing though. Like, if you want stuff like that, you can want
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
And
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, yeah. Not even gonna close the door. All right.
No, I don't care.
She's just peeing with the door
Yeah,
open.
well, she could still be involved that way.
My son,
W-A-R-D-E-R.
my son has a thick Southern accent with some words. What was he saying the other? No,
What do you
I'm
mean?
serious. He's always had a very thick accent with certain words. I swear to God, he's like a little Southern white man.
Southern?
Yeah,
Where is
say,
his bio dad from? Would that be
Not
funny
the
if he was
South.
South? Oh, that would have been
Not the
cool.
South. I think it's like
he
a past
inherited the
life.
accent.
I definitely no. He definitely wasn't Southern
Does
because
he
we got
sound
to
like
hear
Jim
what he
Bob?
sounded like. No, he'll say why, like instead of
Why?
white, I'll be like why,
Why?
and then he was
Oh,
saying
why?
something yesterday that me and Christina were like, what the hell? Oh, he was saying build instead of build. He was like, can you help me build
Can you help
this?
me
I was
build
like,
this?
yeah, I was like, what? What?
Like something dry there. I don't. Well, you
What
can't
is
see
it?
it in there.
Something
It's probably
dry,
one
apparently.
part of the pastry.
Oh, cannoli, yeah. Connolly.
Yeah.
Connolly.
Part of the
Connolly.
Connolly.
Build.
Yeah, it was like all the way here, but you can't see it in there.
Can't take her anywhere. There was a kid I worked with at Trader Joe's who was like, he reminded me of like my younger cousins. He had to have been like 19 or something like that. But I went up to him. He had like, you know when you brush your teeth and then you have toothpaste over here?
It happens
You know what I
to
mean?
me.
So it happens to like almost, at least,
almost everybody.
It's common. And so I went up to him and I was like, oh, I like to see how this. And he was like, oh, thank you. And I thought I'd never seen him before. But he like went away for a while. And he was like, you know, you've done that to me before. And I was like, have I? And he was like, yeah. And I appreciated it so much. And I remembered it. I was like, I don't know this lady. But she came up to me and told. And he was like, I thought it was great. Like, I was like, walking around all day like that. No one said anything. And I was like, I don't remember doing it to you before.
I hate when I'm like, you should have said something to me, you know?
Yes.
Like, I would not feel bad, you know? Like, I will feel like, oh,
I
thank
always
you.
tell people. Yeah.
If I care, I will kind of like see from like head to toe things about you. And I will tell you, hey, you know what? Like, you're dirty here, you're dirty there. Like, I will tell you to look better.
Hey.
But
You're dirty here, you're dirty there.
Nah.
Okay.
Hey, you're dirty here, you're dirty there. Get your shit together. Because I care about you.
Stabs them.
Break your heart. Da-na-na-na. All right.
Is that a Backstreet Boys?
And
I think so. I was just thinking that, but I'm not saying
in the
it right.
back of my mind. You know what? When I'm sad, I can't even be sad. You know why? Because I'm listening to the sad salsa. You know, like the salsa to dance.
Sad salsa?
And the sad salsa. It's a sad salsa, romantic salsa, and fun.
Yeah,
Like, you know, the happy salsa. And
They
even
have
which
sad
is like,
salsas?
Yeah, it's like a slower pace, not like.
I don't think I ever knew that.
some
Nikol
of
can
them,
actually really dance.
yeah,
I always
and
think
some
a
of
salsa
them.
is like upbeat and like
No, it's not always like that.
You should
have,
dance
YouTube
or
it.
like cry.
romantic
YouTube
salsa.
it.
Yeah.
YouTube. I wish I could.
Oh,
I wish I
no.
could dance. You have to teach me.
Oh, you know what?
You have to learn to roll your R's first.
Go to
Priorities.
timeout. Thursdays. Timeout.
Okay, let's
To
go.
the Latin thing, like salsa
Yeah.
thing, yeah. Where do you live, Juliet?
Juliet
York.
lives in New York.
Oh, Juliet, you
I
live
can
so
salsa
far.
anywhere. It's right outside my building. My
Literally,
neighbor's
literally
door.
not. Yeah, she lives around the
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans and the Cubans.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, Cubans are more Miami style.
Yeah.
But
Dominican, Puerto Rican.
Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, like you get like a whole mixture there.
I'm excited.
Move this thing out of the way.
Ask them to name a way of toasting someone. Michelle.
Over fire.
If it's up there, I'll give you the money myself. Over a fire.
It's on there too. That
Oh my
It's
god.
on.
Something men wear to bed, Margaret.
A nightcap.
A nightcap, Jeff. Sweatsuit. Sweatsuit, AW. Nightcap. Nightcap, Elizabeth.
Condoms.
A condom!
Good answer though.
Girls, what will your husband say is the last thing he loaded? Pam?
Me.
Good night, you two. What do you think it is? Tip the waiter?
You gotta like, it looks like you're doing.
Son! Here comes the bonus.
Name a color you hope your neighbors never paint their house.
Bright pink.
Tell me a part of the body that begins with the letter T.
Titties.
Things is the category this time.
That's what I would get.
Again, it's a good answer because I bet
Yeah.
other people thought of it too.
I would have
Yeah.
a tailbone.
Corinne. Miners and hoes. No.
If your husband were a bachelor again.
Mine, that's not even how you spell minors.
Mine.
Oh, well,
No.
If your husband were a bachelor again, would the first girl he'd call for a date be someone where he works, someone in your neighborhood, or one of your friends? Michelle?
Probably a friend.
One of your friends?
Yes.
Oh.
But does it necessarily? It has to be a girl, right?
Do you guys think like men like from, you know, like decades ago or like, you know, a couple years ago, they look way different than the men that we have now?
Everyone looks different. Look
Yeah.
at Lady.
But I also think it's the haircuts, it's the clothes. Like, if you take that guy and fade him, like, fade is,
Yeah.
it's the, you know,
And
her
too, her
glasses,
face is
her
totally normal,
handkerchief.
She
but
looked
Yeah.
older,
that
and they
hair.
were probably
Yeah.
like, 23, 20
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Here's our category. It's worth $1,000. Greg.
An ace of kidneys.
Listener said, I think Batman and Robin are blank.
Queer.
That's the first thing I thought of too.
Yep.
They
I was
did
like,
that on
okay.
purpose with this shot.
I said queer.
What have you asked you to tell us about yourself?
I live in Orange County. I'm retired.
Describe these words that begin with the letters S-T-A. Go.
STD.
Well, your time starts.
That's you.
I was just gonna say that. She's trying to
like,
guess.
that's
She's trying
what
to guess
she's
her,
doing.
get her to guess this word, but she doesn't even say anything. She just immediately stabs.
These words that begin with the letters S-T-A. Go.
People, your time starts.
Oh, I'm sorry. With the knife eye.
A group of pill pushers?
I mean, at least
Fits
the,
at least.
yeah,
Of what?
pill pushers.
Pill pushers.
Like,
What your wife say is her favorite kind of water? Vince?
That's a strange question.
That's right.
yeah.
It is actually a strange question.
It is. I didn't know how to answer it.
Name something people take with them to the beach.
Turkey.
The first thing you buy in a supermarket.
Turkey.
Food often stuffed.
Turkey.
Name a time that most people get up. And being the Einstein that you are, you said morning. Our survey said zip. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, I then said, name a time that most people go to bed. You said, of course, night.
What month during pregnancy does a woman start to show that she's pregnant?
Third month.
Pregnancy, does a woman begin to look pregnant?
September.
I'm sorry. I don't want to select I'm scared to be pregnant. Do you have
Why?
babies?
No, Juliet does not have babies.
She has a baby
Boobies?
dog.
Babies.
Oh, babies. I just have a little Tobito.
It's a square.
I saw him looking at your card.
Oh.
He looked back at your card. Saw him look at your card.
I knew the answer.
This has never happened before in the show. You all saw this. Lisa, maybe our producer would like to come up here and you'd like to talk together.
I saw him looking at the card.
Yeah.
No, wait just a minute. I'm leaning back like this and looking at the card.
Check, please.
I knew the answer. Right here. I knew the
It's an April Fool's trick that they played on the host.
Oh my god.
Isn't that great?
Wow.
Yes. I wrap rubber bands around my t-shirt and stick it in tie-dye. Yes. These are the ugly sandals that lesbians wear. Birkenstocks.
Yep.
That's the description.
Yep. Yep.
100%.
Oh, I would have like, yep, Birkenstock.
Yeah.
Yep.
The ugly shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're ugly. I don't know what they look like. Oh, those are the.
Like the one on the second row. Yeah, that's.
Ah, they are very lesbians.
Te amo.
Te amo, brujitos, brujitas. Te amo, brujitas. Adiós.
Ciao.
Bye.